Hey guys, I just wanted to throw together a quick walkthrough of the Book Review Accelerator or Book Review Targeter by Deb Drum. It really is an extremely useful bit of software. It's actually all takes place online, so it's not an app that you download and use on your computer. You log in. So once you're a member, you can log into the tool, and you're going to be able to search for there's a various search criteria. You can look for a very specific book, or you can use keywords. Okay, and what the Book Review Targeter is going to do, it's going to go through that book or all of the books that are brought up as a result of that keyword, and you can ask it to find reviewers with emails, websites, or both. Ideally you just want the email, because that's really going to tie into something else that the software can do for you, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, now the first thing you're going to need to do once you're inside is jump over here. This is just my profile, but what you'll find is you've got some email templates. Okay, so there's an email template for a free book, so if you're giving your book away free, and then one if you've actually got a paid book. Okay, and you can change these templates and save them. Okay, one thing that's definitely worth taking a look at is down here. It says test emails on this recipient, leave empty if you want to send emails to the actual reviewers. Now, I didn't realize that this was here until I'd done an extensive search and then sent an email, and every single one of those emails went to those named reviewers, but they all went to my email, which was in here. So do make sure that if you want to actually send the emails to the people that are flagged up on your list, that you remove this and then save the settings. You've then got this Smtp Settings. This is essential for you to be able to send from your account. Okay, this is actually very, very easy to set up, and the videos that Deb gives that walk through how to do it make it super simple. I did it just in a few minutes. So that's the settings area, and then let's go to the actual tool, because this is where things get interesting. And let's put in our search criteria. So if I put in, say for example, I don't know, let's put in Christian prayer. Okay, and just search. Okay, so I've got some books that about this subject, so it interests me. I may have a book that I would bring out and I'd be looking for reviewers for. I mean, as you know, Amazon have become very strict when it comes to reviewers. They don't even want friends and family to review, etc. And so tools like this may become even more essential and more useful to you. So let me go through now. Look, here's a guy who's got 1,048 reviews of his book. Man, I wish that were my book. And so very cool. One thing to bear in mind, this is in the early stages, okay, and I think any books that have over 1,000 reviews right now may clog up your system a little bit, or well, not your system, but may take a very, very long time to go through. So I won't choose that one right now, but let's say I just wanted to go, if I choose that one and choose that one there, okay, that's 129 reviews. This is 9 reviews. I mean, certainly something worth bearing in mind, okay, is and you can add more books as you go down, okay, and you can choose the ones that you feel will be appropriate, okay, for the kind of reader that you would want to reach and the kind of reviewer that you would expect to enjoy your book. So you can go through, find what you want, and when you want to add a book to the ones that you want to search the reviewers for, you just click this plus button. Okay, now because this goes through each individual, so we can see here this one, it went through, it didn't find any. This very quickly went through those 129 reviewers, and as you can see, it found this one reviewer here who has an email associated with his account. So I mean, let me just choose one more book. Let's find one with a few. Let's try that one. Okay, so if I just choose that one, again, it's going to go through and see if it can pull any reviewers. Once it's gone through, okay, and it's checked, it will let you know if any reviewers, and any reviewers that have emails associated with them are going to end up over here. Now, once you've done that, you can click on this I button, and it's going to show you what review this person left. So if you wanted to check through, if you'd checked several of those books, okay, you might have a list of maybe, even if you have, say, 500-600 different reviews across the various books that you choose, and you can expect probably maybe between 10 and 15 reviewers potentially to come up in here, and you can click through on each one and you'll be able to look at the review they've left. Okay, now I'm going to select this, okay, and then I'm going to email the selected reviewer. I can choose the free book template or the paid book template. So let me put the book author. In this case, it's me. The book name, Awesome Prayer, and then the book URL. Okay, and that would be obviously your book URL. Now you can change these things dynamically in here. You can see these links where it's going to drop different things in. So the reviewer name, the author name, the name of the book. Okay, it's pulling from here and also pulling from here. Okay, and obviously that would be the correct URL for your book. You can then preview that. Okay, and this is exactly how it's going to send to this recipient. Okay, so it's got, "Hi T Fortune, my name is David Martin. I noticed you reviewed the book 40 Days of Prayer. I hope you don't mind reaching out to you, but if you like 40 Days of Prayer, then you might also love my newest book, Awesome Prayer, because it's in a similar category, etc." And then you've got the link to the book. Okay, this will replicate for each of the reviewers that you've got on this list. You go send email, and it's going to send that email out to all of those reviewers that you've targeted. Now, as you can see, without question, this is an incredibly quick way compared to actually going through each of those books and then each of the reviewers to find out if they've got emails associated and available publicly on their account. And then of course the ability to then send email directly to them, pulling in not just their name but also the book they reviewed and etc. is just really, really powerful way to reach out to those reviewers. Now, again, you may get a handful of reviewers from your search, and then a handful of that handful potentially will respond. But just one or two really good reviews from solid reviewers can make a huge difference to your books. So that's Book Review Targeter. You can see pretty clearly how useful it might be to you. I'm certainly going to be using it. In fact, just prior to doing this video, I used it specifically on a new book that I've just published, and I sent out about, I think it was 12 emails. So I sent out emails to 12 potential reviewers who were targeted reviewers who had already reviewed books in a particular niche that I just published in. So hopefully this was helpful. I do recommend you go take a look. Definitely worth investing in, and I'm sure that Deb will continue to develop the software, and great.